Hello. How's it going? I saw Hollow. That was seemed rough. Oh, nice. Maybe tanking in my sleep. Quite the story there, Jake. Oh, let me move those over. Oh, that's a good idea. Get. Just put those there. Nice. Much better. Now we can be organized. Let's back up. Now I can see again. There we go. The painful limbs are partially due to thrombosis. Thrombosis? Huh? That's really bad. That's really bad. Yeah. What's up, Peach? How's it going? Diamond 2 to 1 is the worst part, I feel like. It's pretty, yeah. Around the top of Diamond, like low GM is usually where the bottleneck is. Where it starts getting bad, where it's just people who have played a lot. And they're bad. Like, I'm good enough to see what's going on with my team. I'm not good enough to make up for the bad mistakes. Yeah. Tough. Casually got diagnosed with it at age 2. Holy. That's a lot. Well, are you guys having a good day? Other than the thrombosis? Oh boy. Oh, what's going on? Okay. I think we're fine. I think we're Hollow, who are you playing nowadays? 'Cause I saw in your Am I the Problem you played Angela. You play, obviously, Magic. There was somebody else you played. I can't even remember. But yeah, having more characters is always good. I was actually playing Thor this morning. I was having fun a little bit. Magic, Angela, Thor, sometimes Rogue. Yeah, Rogue real fun. Might go back to playing a bit of Thor. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played him since season 2 came out. Very, very long time. Adamant I can survive and get value as Angela against a good Thor. That's tough. It's possible. I haven't played Angela either. I like how active Thor can be. I have a Loki in my back pocket, but I don't trust that anymore. Aw. Playing Thing into Namor and Punisher? Yeah. Namor, Punisher, Phoenix. I find Phoenix to be the worst. Hela, Iron Fist, Psylocke, Torch, Iron Man. List just goes on of characters that are awful to play the Thing. Is he stepping off at the middle of nowhere bus stop? Thing is pretty good, to be honest, though. Yeah, I saw you guys talking about that. I don't necessarily agree. That's just me. Want to play Thing in a triple tank? Yeah, I'm sure there's like scenarios where Thing is good. I feel like, I don't know, the Thing is just very easily counterable when Poke gets nerfed. Yeah, I mean, that'd be true. Okay, how long have we been going? I think we're probably ready, right? Hello. Have a Psylocke VOD, I think. It's gonna be an interesting one. Like Thor and Thing are just killed by Poke? Yeah, pretty much. Mostly thinking about getting to stun a whole range of people often. Yeah. Yeah, when you have a good team, like when he's like viable, he's so fun. He's so fun. Hopefully they get that figured out. All right, here we go. Hello everybody, welcome back. We have another VOD review today. This is a Gold 1 VOD. Just general advice. Let's see if we can find any mistakes and get better at the game.
Here they come now.
Uh-oh. Wasted invincibility there. Happened. I think this is console? Yeah, this is console. Bad so far. Yeah, might have been a fat thing. Okay, so this is not good. You see right here, like, you have a Deadpool as a tank, and even though they don't have a tank, you don't want to just run it down main. So these are things that like are really hard to see because they're not getting punished, right? You're playing against other gold people, okay? If you're playing against anybody other than gold people, right? Plat, Diamond, GM, things like that, this Elsa is going to spam you out. All three of these characters actually will spam you out, and they'll just kill you, even though there's no tank. So this is not a good habit. Plus, Psylocke really wants to get close. Her damage does not do good at long range. So running it down main like this is just, it's gonna get you killed in higher ranks very quickly. This is much better. That's pretty bad. Oh, we gotta work on mechanics. If you want to be higher ranked, like the thing about being higher ranked is your engagement times are much shorter. Okay. So when you sit here and you engage for like, how long are we shooting at this Luna? A good 10 full seconds, right? If in high rank, if you're in a backline for 10 full seconds, you're just dead 100% of the time. So the fact that you were in there for 10 seconds and wasn't able to kill, that means that you definitely need some mechanics to work on. Yeah. we gotta focus on mechanics. And there are ways to do that, right? I'm the Phoenix you spectated on Am I the Problem? Why can't I get out of gold flat? I feel like I'm low health. Well, we can always submit a VOD review, and because Am I the problem is always a little goofy. So, it's hard to tell. But it's much better. So even when you have a game where you're like a 20%er, right? Like the people on your team are terrible and you're probably not going to win. Even in those games, you're not playing perfectly, right? There's lots of mistakes that we can pull out and figure out. Hey, what's up, Gia? How's it going? Super busy. Hopefully that's a good thing. Yeah, once again, this is just not where Psylocke likes to be, right? Like, if you look at Psylocke, just let me draw this up real quick. It takes me a second. So, Psylocke is here, and all of the cover is here and here. She's literally as far as she could possibly be from cover in both ways. Like, she's right in the middle. This is just not what Psylocke does. Psylocke wants to be over here on the side, using cover, right? Holding off angles, like short range off angles. Now, I don't want you like full on flanking, but at least off angle. Because what you're going to do is if you're over here, right? First of all, you have cover. Already a step up. Second of all, if this Deadpool, which for some reason he's already doing, if he wants to shoot at you, right now, he doesn't have to make a decision. You guys are all kind of together. But if we're over here, now he has to choose. Do I look to the left or do I look to the middle? And you're forcing the enemy team to like make more decisions, which is always going to be good and in your favor. Okay, the Luna just walks into you. That's not good. Yeah, this whole time we're just like running it down main. Oh, now we're inting. Okay, we have our ult. Kind of lose track of everybody. So when you ult, you have to have a clear target in mind as Psylocke. Because, you know, people aren't chess pawns. They're not just going to stand there and let you take them. They're going to move, right? They're going to walk around. So when you ult, you shouldn't really use it as like a get out of jail free card. You should use it as, I'm going to kill this specific person. In general, good rule of thumb is I want to kill a support. I want to kill a support that doesn't have their ult yet or is next up for their ult to try to get them to either force it out early or things like that. Right here, I guess the idea was to try to kill Deadpool, but then we like lose track of him. Don't really know where he goes. And we don't really get anything. So really all that ult did was just give the enemy team more support ult charge. Oh, that's so just so you know, the way Deadpool ult works, let's go back to where they put it on here. The way the Deadpool ult works, whenever this thing shows up, if you miss any shots, you take damage, right? This works better on some characters than others. Psylocke is one of the best characters to use Deadpool ult on. So it's one of the worst to get hit by it if you're playing that character, if that makes sense. Because she has a shotgun, right? So it shoots a bunch of pellets. If any single one of those misses, you get a hit. And so if multiple of them miss, you get hit multiple times. So it's a lot. So when you get hit by this, especially as like Psylocke, Doctor Strange, Punisher, I think Star-Lord's another good one. Like, just don't shoot. Just get out. And the fact that we like go in, and then here we gotta know like there's a health pack right here. There's another health pack over here. Like we're half dead. There's an ult on us. Just like let it go.
Reborn once more. You're mine. Hostile ahead.
Yeah, they shot. They right clicked, I believe, or alternate fire because console. And now we're running it down main again. There's all sorts of places that Psylocke can take advantage of, right? Get a health pack here, go up to high ground, do some damage here, get a health pack here, do some short range off angling here. We could go contest the BP up here on high ground, We can go around with our team. This would be pretty good. But like right down main, this is like if you want to play like this, either play Bucky or play tank. Not Psylocke.
You're mine. Only 60 seconds left.
Okay, so our whole team is dead here, right? We just saw 3 of them die. I hope we turn around. Because there's no reason to go in. Oh. Once again, I just have to like point this out. You're not fully getting punished for this. So these people are in gold, right? If you do this in high level, this Deadpool will get a peel from the Angela, the Jeff, and the Elsa, and you will die for that. For that little bit of a mistake. It's always weird, like, spectating lower ranked people because they don't get punished for a lot of their mistakes. There's no reason to do this. Like, this is great. Where you are right now, this is perfect. Just shoot at the Jeff. Look how much damage you're already doing to the Jeff. You're forcing out cooldowns. But then you leave cover, and you just W key right into the enemy. There's no reason to do that. And you just died. Like, you were in such a good position.
I don't give up. You're mine. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Now we're in overtime. See, you don't have to run it down main to get iron. Just use the cast iron skillet, and then you have plenty of iron. Orderly. Oh, okay. Give up on the Jeff. Oh.
This will do nicely.
Through. Find a support. Ulta support. Okay. Focus the Jeff. Yay, Psylocke ult. Yay. Mom doesn't want one? That's so sad. They're so good. They're so much better for you than like those standard non-stick pans. Oh man.
They hit a checkpoint.
I got, so when I first moved out, I bought one like, it was like a 12 or a 14 inch one for myself. Long time ago. I've been using it so much. And then I think last year for either my birthday, I think it was for my birthday last year, my parents got me a medium and a really small one. And now I use the really small one every day for eggs. Oh, it's so cool. I use the big one for like big stuff like pizzas. So good. Seasoning? Yeah. Alright, anyway, cast iron aside. I actually like the attempt here. We're contesting high ground. This is really good. We pushed the Elsa off high ground. I just want to like make a point of this because this is so good, right? Elsa's up here and she's going to have a good angle on your team and she's going to output pressure. We go up here and we make sure she can't do that. So she has to back off. Great. You didn't even get a kill and you got a ton of value for your team. But now we try to chase, right? This is not bad. Oh, we don't take any damage. We're still on the high ground. Okay, Angela is attacking us, so let's just get out. A rule of thumb when you're playing Psylocke, once again, like, if you're going to get out, the way to get out is not right down main. Because when you go right down main, there's usually a tank sitting here, some DPS sitting here, and they're all already shooting here. So remember earlier when I said, like, if the Deadpool wanted to shoot you, they either have to make a decision to shoot down main or to look to the side, right? That is the same when you're on your way back from like a side off angle or a full-on flank. That's the same. So, you know, the Elsa was probably already shooting down main. I had to guess. Yep, they're already looking down main, right? And then you just kind of show up. Now, she doesn't, again, she doesn't track you because she's also in gold. But those are things that are going to hold you back. And then you, yep, do a tank.
I don't give up so easily.
One of the great things about cast iron is if you season them correctly and you just use a good amount of butter every time, you almost never have to clean it. It's so cool. Because like it doesn't stick at all. Ah, it's so good. They're so fantastic. Oh, that's not good. What did I just witness? Hang on. What? Okay, we gotta have some reaction. So, Elsa, Scarlet Witch, kind of Emma, Iron Man, things like that. The second you hear the sound effects, you know, release the cough drops, pure chaos, all that stuff, you need to look around, find it, and get out of the way. Especially when you're playing like Psylocke. Like you have all this stuff. Bro, what? I didn't know he could climb this slope and like, that was goofy. You got so lucky. Okay, your team is dead. They used a couple ults. Now just get out, probably? Okay. I mean, if they're just gonna run into your face, I guess. We take those. Oh, get out! Get out! Oh. So, something like this. So we were just talking about reacting to ults, right? The other thing you can do, instead of reacting to the voice lines, right, and the sounds, is you can look and see what people do when they're trying to ult, right? So like the easiest one is Strange. When Strange likes to ult, what they'll do is they'll walk forward, and then they'll press shift, they'll jump up, and then they'll ult and land on you, right? And so what that looks like is you're standing here, and then your Strange, who is normally like shooting, popping up a shield, walking forward slowly, instead he's standing here and then he jumps up. So that's called telegraphing, right? That tells you exactly like, oh, he's probably gonna ult. And then you hear by the eye, and then you get out, right? Because you're already thinking it. So with that same thing, when you see a Psylocke whose team is dead and she's just W keying, like now if this Psylocke stayed here and just started shooting at you, that would be normal behavior. But the fact that they just like dive in, I'm already thinking like Psylocke ult, button mash, the dash, get out.
I have reawakened. Down to 30 seconds. No, just a moment. What a difference.
Oh, look at the hit. Okay, so this is another thing that's like I'm starting to see as a habit. I feel like you lose, what's the term here? You are focusing on one thing. Tunnel vision, thank you. You get tunnel vision on somebody who's super low. That's a really bad habit. Because, first of all, this is a Venom, right? Venom is one of the fastest characters in the entire game. He has a ton of movement options. He has shield things. He's a tank. So, like, when... And again, you're playing against gold people, right? So the only reason this works is because the Venom is also gold and is really bad, right? The only reason he's in this situation is because he messed up his tether and then had to use his dash in the first place. And so when you play against higher ranked people, if you chase this Venom, the Venom's going to pop his E, he's going to get healing, and he's actually going to kill you before you get there. Same with these other people. They're just going to turn. So we can't really get tunnel vision. Now, since you're playing in gold, if you're not getting punished for it, like, go for it, get the kill. But understand that, like, you need to have the mindset of, okay, I'm going to go for this. If I don't get punished for it, I'm going to keep doing it. If I do get punished for it, I'm going to switch and realize that that's happening, okay? Which is difficult. Very difficult. Once again, we're playing like a tank, right? This is exactly where tanks play. Psylocke plays up here. She plays over here. She wants to be sneaky, close range offense. And then, if you do that, now you're not trapped in Angela ult, right? And you're also prepping how you like to engage, right? Because if you're over here, look at that. There's a half-dead invis. You wouldn't even have to use your ult, right? Or you could see over here, well, there's a couple people. I could go ult here. Or I could loop around and check to see if anybody else is there. Like, it just gives you options that you're not going to have if you're just playing down main. Okay, so their invis ulted, so maybe I would ult their cloak. Why are we not chasing the invis? There's an invis! So that's where we talk about target priority. The way you think about target priority is, let's see, it's basically, it comes down to value, and the way you calculate that is like, okay, if we're fighting 6v6, and my team loses a tank and their team loses a tank, that's even. If my team loses a tank and their team loses a support, that's not even. My team would win that because losing a tank is not as detrimental to your team as losing a support. Losing a DPS, not as detrimental as losing a support. So the highest value thing you can kill is a support if you don't die yourself, okay? So the fact that we use an ult and then we go after tanks, not great. Oh, and then we C9. Also threat levels, yeah, for sure. I submitted a new VOD to the Discord. Nice. We should check it out soon. Okay, now we're on defense. Is this on Namor? Let me check. Hang on. That's on Namor. I think Namor probably fits your playstyle a little better. Okay.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
So I already see some things that I don't like, but it's kind of complicated. So in general, this is way too far up. Again, you're playing where tanks should be. I don't mind the Emma playing here. The Rogue is definitely too far out, but you're not controlling Rogue. You can control yourself. Why is this a bad spot? Because, let's just say for a second, they take 2 seconds and they look around and they see, hey, look, there's some enemies here. Why don't two of you go here, 2 of you go here, and 2 of you take this bridge up to here, right? Or even all the way around to here, right? Now you're getting attacked by 1, 2, 3 different angles. Where do you retreat to? Nowhere, right? You're totally boxed in. You have no escape. So you have to like take this and you have to fight back out this way, which is just not, it's not ideal. So already we're setting ourselves up for failure. If you stay back here, right, and we do that same exact thing, right? Look at where your Deadpool is. Let's see. Back up, right? So that now they go here. They go here, and then they go up around to like here, right? Now, if you're in this box, where do you go? Oh, well, we can back up this way. There's nobody over here. We can back up through the house and go out this way, right? We can back up through this house and go that way. We have tons of options to retreat, and we're only facing pressure basically from the front, right? From this angle. That's our only pressure. So, yeah.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
And that's why I didn't like the Rogue standing way out there. That's what happens. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of spamming and not a lot of intentionality. I see a lot of spamming and not a lot of intentionality. I want you to try to pick one person and focus on hitting just the one person. Because when you do this, you're splitting your damage between a lot of different people and it's not as useful. This is already much better. Now, when you do that, I don't want you to W key past your whole team and put yourself in danger. Because again, like a high-level Angela, if you do this to her, she's literally just going to pick you up, drop you in your team, and you're dead. So I like the focus, but we lose sight of positioning while we do that, which is not good. So, I mean, you did get a kill. However, it's like you killed a support that wasn't really doing anything, right? Like, so the way you want to think about ults are a way to change the tempo of the game, right? And you think about like advantage versus disadvantage state. So before you ult here, let's just take a look. So let's see. They have a tank 1v1 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of your people on main versus 2. Okay? This is a 4v2. I'm pretty sure you guys can clean this up without using an ult. And if you can, you shouldn't use an ult. Because now you're not going to have it for the next fight, right? Especially since you have a rocket on your team. Right? Since you have a rocket on your team, that means you can get damage boost with your ult, and they have a cloak. So if you time it well with the rocket, the cloak's going to ult, you're going to pop your ult, rocket's going to pop his ult, and you're going to kill them instantly. And then you're going to completely win a team fight, right? Instead, we already have won this team fight, and then we use it to win an already won team fight. Does that make sense? We are reviewing this Namor who is playing Psylocke, round 1.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Once again, your positioning, you're like in front of tanks for the most part, right? You walk right in front of tanks. This is really not good. Hey, what's up, Lou? How's it going? When you stand where tanks are, you're going to take tank-like damage. The reason tanks can stand here is they have enough cooldowns and enough health to not fall over. Now you've used your only cooldown, your only defensive cooldown, and you won't have it for another 20 seconds? Luckily, their Deadpool is terrible.
Double KO.
Yep.
Us against the world.
Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Be really nice to have a Namor ult. Just to really hammer the point home again, right? Just to really hammer the point home, we have cover here, cover here, cover here, cover here, and up here. And 2 seconds ago, we were about here, which again, as far as we can possibly be to all these different spots of cover. You gotta be near cover. Gotta be it. About the Darksiders trilogy, so I'm playing through the first one. Ooh, I actually really like the first. The first Darksiders is awesome. The second one's pretty good. I started the third one and always got bored. But I recently replayed them because my graphics card was broken. So I had to use an old 960. And it was like the only game that I could run. Yeah, if we use cover here, we're not just going to be out in the open and we can actually do stuff.
Vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Also, this is a 2v6. Yeah, very good point. They just gotten out. Hello? What?
I will not be stopped so easily.
Bro, like, help. What are you doing? What? What? Why? You just left him to die. Why? What? I don't know. And then you just walk down main by yourself. What? I don't. What's? Look, you have an Emma. You have an Emma? You have a Hulk? Okay, what's going on? Your Emma's AFK now. Okay. You can't control that your Emma DC'd, right? You can, however, notice that your Emma's not with you and not walk down main by yourself, because you're going to turn an already bad situation into a worse situation.
I will not be stopped so easily.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
I remember I really enjoyed the second one back in the day, though I never finished it. Apparently the third one has gotten better reviews. Interesting. I could never get into it. I tried so many times to get into the third one. Yeah. Target priority here. Like, what's going to happen? I just have to keep bringing it back to this, because it can feel so like you're doing so well in gold because you're not getting punished for the things. And then you play against a different team, right? You play against a different team that is slightly better, and they're going to punish you for these mistakes. So we ult 2 DPS. If this cloak is good and the enemy team's invis is good, right? They're playing together. The invis is standing here. The invis is going to pop up the shield, and the ult is literally not even going to hit them. Then the cloak is going to window through. Once again, the cloak's not going to be playing there. They're going to be playing over here. They're going to window through it, and they're going to save both of these people, and your ult's just going to be weak.
Double KO.
How refreshing.
That's 3.
The target priority is really, really important. Chose to surrender. Okay. Oh, that's quite the game. Okay. There's a lot there. Definitely play by cover. Quit running it down main. Focus on target priority. Kill the squishies if you can. Fight the tanks when they're pushing through the chokes. Don't stand in front of the tanks. Yeah, lots of stuff there. So anyways, I hope this helps. Take care. God bless. Catch you guys in the next one. Bye. All right. Here we go. What do we name this one? In the middle? In the middle. That sounds good. Gold DPS review. Oh my. Okay. Two divers, a tank to bait the bubble. Punisher is ignored in these combos, but he's good. Yeah. Punisher's so annoying. I completely agree. I think I completely stopped trying to Angela kidnap supports if there's a Punisher babysitting. I do too. It's same with Hulk. I have to be so careful when I play Hulk into a Punisher. It's rough. All right, next up. Let's see. Date posted. Hollow, your turn. How do you want to do this, Hollow? Do you want to VC coaching? Do you want to chill in chat? What are you thinking? I don't mind the normal way. Anything is fine with me. Can't really do VC? Okay, no worries. All right. Oh no. I don't like the sounds of this. Where is this going, Jake? Okay, if you want to pay for that, sure. I would do that if you want to pay for it. I currently cannot afford anything. That's goofy. That would be really funny. This one's gonna be goofy. All right, here we go. The conversion rate on it. I think it's worth like 0.02 Satoshis. All right, let's see. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We have another Magic VOD today. This is Diamond 2. You're definitely going to see me hyperfixate on a kill a few times. Aside from those, I think I did okay. The last round in overtime, I expected my tanks to go strange, so there's a bit of hesitation there. Slowly warming up back to Magic after a long break, but I mostly want to see what I'm missing. Also, I've noticed that I don't respect my enemies sometimes, and it definitely killed. All right. Good to know.
Enemy ahead of us.
Okay, Venom going top.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're dead.
My strength is back.
So right there, that's just mechanics. Like, if you're gonna make a play like that... Yeah. So that's... If we're gonna make a play like that, you gotta see what you're giving up in order to do this. Just to make sure. I know you probably are. So right now, our team's fighting 5v6, right? Kind of 5v5 since the Venom's not really engaging, right? And then we go in, we distract for a second, we miss, then we get out. And now our team is really fighting 5v6, right? What's up, Charizard? And we're being chased. So just... You gotta be confident if you're gonna hit it.
Better watch your back. Invisible.
Nice. Okay.
Okay, this feels good.
Nice. Good.
Come, my minion.
Good. Nice target priority. Nice. Love to see it. Oh, I'd go in. Oh, help him! Oh. So this is part of like. So the reason we stage here, right, is we're looking for an opportunity to get in, and we're trying to not just dive straight in and not know what we're getting into, right? So if we talk about opportunities to get in, one of them is there's a support by themselves, and I can delete them, right? The other is everybody's distracted, and I can get in and out quickly. Or the last one would be somebody needs help, or somebody's diving in, right? So if I see my Groot getting dove by a Wolverine, split attention. Exactly. Just dive in, start doing damage over here. Hopefully, because what's going to happen, right? You're going to force the enemy team to make a decision. The Wolverine, he's just going to keep going. Now, you're going to be attacking these two, so maybe they can't attack this. They'll try to heal each other. Maybe the Magna has to make a decision. Do I turn and bubble these two people, or do I help kill the Groot, right? You're forcing a decision. It's not always going to work, but Magic is a character that, like, you could drop in with a portal, start doing damage, and then use your dash to get back out. It's much better because now they're guaranteed dead. Oh. Nice combo. Yeah. I agree. But now we're down Groot. Now we're down Gambit. Now we've used our Invis ult. All of this could have been avoided if we tried to help that Groot. Now, is that going to work 100%? Like, no. Sometimes you go in, but it's a much better option. And then just waiting it out in that scenario. Venom dies. Hang on. Signs of life. Oh. This is another scenario where, like, you have a Thor ulting. You might as well just go in and start going. So this is actually kind of funny. So last time we did a VOD review, it was like, wait, hold up, wait, right? You were going in way too much. Now it looks like the pendulum has swung too far and we're a little bit too hesitant, right? Which is good. That means you're taking advice, you're learning, and now we need to dial it in, right? Because we don't want to go all just constantly going in now, but we also don't want to miss opportunities because we're a little too passive. Oh, that's not good. I can't believe that works. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure you can tell me what's wrong with going in here, right? Like we went from here all the way to here, and then we just tried to, like, just... There you go. I gotta draw it. But yeah, we went from here all the way across, got a kill, and then went all the way back. Yeah, that's not good. But you can recognize it. So I would assume that's part of okay, let me try to put something out there. So when you make this adjustment, right? We went from going in all the time, and I was like, okay, slow down. Now we're not gonna just go in. Now we're thinking about it, right? A lot of the times, like, psychologically, what psychologically happens is you still want to go in, right? And you're basically forcing yourself to stay back, okay? And so when you force yourself to stay back, because you still want to go in, a lot of the times what ends up happening is you sit there and you're like, I want to go in, I want to go in, I want to go in. Fuck it, I'm gonna go in. And then you end up going in and you int even harder. And now it's at the wrong time. So if that is what's happening, that's, like, not good. We have to... The reason we're sitting back is we're looking for an opportunity to go in. Essentially. Okay. Oh, yay. Got the kill.
Only 60 seconds left.
I climbed out of
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Targeted by mags recently? That's very strange. Honestly, good for you. Because then it pulls it off your, obviously, you know, slow and easy to hit cloak. Okay, see, this is something that I'm confused about. Right? Like, if I see this, right? This is good. Now I see an opportunity. Now the distance between these two is great enough, plus she's close to an escape route. Right? Like, this is now an opportunity. This is part of just, like, getting used to the staging aspect. Nice. Getting used to the staging aspect of, like, recognizing what an opportunity actually looks like. Tracking though.
I'm hulking arrows.
You stop them in their tracks.
Hey, the Hulk's gonna jump. Alright, this is another, like, help your team brawl situation. They have an invis ult, and so they have a ton of pressure in here. So I would probably jump back to here now. Okay, they use 2 support ults. We use 2 support ults, so we have an advantage here because we use it later. Playing like a VP player. Which it's not necessarily a bad thing, it's just a little slow. Nice. Can I get a VOD review? I'm GM2. Sure. Or Gold 2. I have a Discord submission. If you join the Discord, there's a VOD review request section. Thank you, Jake. Okay, now we're kind of brawling. That's fine. We have our ult, though. They have no support ults. Oh, probably don't need it. Nice. Just got a kill. Oh. Good.
Only 60 seconds left. Or a dagger. I got you.
Okay. Interesting.
I got you.
Nice.
He stopped them in their tracks.
Where should I position here? I think your positioning is fine so far. Like, using the tops here, using this area. Down here is kind of risky, so I'm glad you aren't using it as much. Technically, you could, but it's pretty difficult. Up here is fine. Somewhere over here is fine. Down here, I think your position.
Down to 30 seconds.
This is the timing is the problem, not the position, right? So if we look back here, we're positioning fine, we're looking, right? We look at our team's, where's our team holding, right? Because we don't want to attack too far forward. So we dash over here, and when you dash right over main, you're gonna pull attention away, which I was hoping that you would use that in order to slow the enemy team down. But instead, we just kind of like dive in. And our team is definitely not following, which is not good.
To 30 seconds.
We make it work, we get the invis kill, but that's not gonna work higher up.
Survive this.
I don't want to hold my ult for too long, I think. That's fair. I like the idea. Like, I feel like if you ulted just a little bit later, right? So we're up here. Like, instead of ulting right now, if you just waited for them to walk to, like, here, then ulted, that would have been fun. But, I mean, again, you make it work. So if it works, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But the second that doesn't work, we gotta see, like, that's probably why. Oh.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Okay, focus cloak. Focus cloak. Oh, we miss it. No. Find the cloak. There she is. Yes, good target priority. You know she's the one. Oh, that's so unfortunate. If you hit this dash and you kill this cloak, you guys win this fight. For sure. What's up, Churro? How you doing? Oh, you're dead.
There's still a chance to stop them.
How did the last review go? It was interesting.
Survive this.
All right, now probably invis or cloak, either or is fine. Oh, oh, that's unfortunate. How long did you have your ult there?
They hit a checkpoint.
Unfortunate.
Might be a good time to stop them.
I mean, there's an argument there for trying to farm your ult, stay out, and use it, but it's tough.
Help
Much better. Much better. Your team's actively engaged. Nice. The reason the entire team can't peel like they could the last time is because they were engaged. Good. Got the kill on a invis. Got the kill on a cloak. Why is your strange old thing? That sucks, but you get out. Nice. Riding grip. Huh?
Mr. Strange is gone? How? Go have fun.
Now we're, yeah. So just something to keep in mind is never turn your back to the spawn. Yeah, like you don't want to get in between the spawn doors and and enemies, because you're just gonna pincer yourself. Greedy, greedy, greedy.
I climbed out of limbo. This is nothing. I got you.
Oh, almost.
Against
Okay.
the world. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. Shield up.
Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, it happens.
Shield up. Disappear. Thanks.
Oh, killer! Unfortunate. Find your ult. Find your ult. Good, good. Oh, there she is. No! Get up there. Nice, she came down to you. No, get her. Nice. Invis next. Invis is already dead. Why are we not rolling? Fair enough, fair enough. Hold the door. Go hold the door. Go hold the door. Hold the door. Okay. Not bad. Not bad.
The current score is 0-2.
How are we gonna do on attack? What's the game plan here?
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Good. We're stretching the map. I like it.
Invisible? I got you.
Oh. It really feels like you're missing a lot of mechanics that before you were hitting. There you go. Then you hit everything. That's good. Waiting for us to get our dash back. Portal. We use out a mag bubble. Nice. We force the gambit back in. Being real patient. Fighting together. Get the kill anyway. There we go. This is what we like to see. Okay. Nice.
I was in trouble.
Ooh, target acquired. Oh. Was that a messed up spin dash? Because if it were me playing Magic here, I would 100% spin dash right here. Looks like you tried to.
Just in time. Thanks.
Yeah. No dash yet? Oh, you weren't trying to?
In trouble.
Okay.
Come, my minions.
Okay.
Us against the world.
Could have just been a controller thing.
My strength is
Button just didn't register. Happens.
come, my minions.
Yeah. Kill that gambit. Kill that gambit. Yo, let's go. Job done. Oh, uh-oh. I hate this part of the map. I hate that. That's so frustrating. With Gambit, is he another one dive priority for dive? Kind of. In that situation, absolutely, because he was next up for ult. Oh! Oh! Okay. So what happened here? Is this just a case of inting? Let's see.
Can always use a shield.
Oh, we're up a support. Is that right? Green team. We have a 2 support. We're up a 2 DPS. Why does it show cloak died? Their cloak switch or something? Switch to Hela? Weird. Alright. So it is go time. Yeah. It's a bit of inting.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
That's unfortunate. Oh, that's good for you guys. Inting? Inting is W King. It's just W King, like feeding, running down main, overextending.
I climbed out of
It was mostly his team that didn't push with him. Yeah, I agree. That's why I'm like not saying too much. Just a little bit. I
60 seconds left.
think it was the right call to int there because you guys were up 2. Intentional feeding. There you go. Oh, oh, get him! Oh, get him! Oh, that invis through.
Shields up.
Nice. Hella next. Hella next. Hella next. Yeah. Partner priority is good. Nice.
We're out of time. Vehicle reached
Okay,
the
very
checkpoint.
good.
Keep up the momentum. Go have fun.
Okay, we have our ult. Invis just ulted. So now we have a Gambit ult. I'd ult here. Go kill Gambit. Okay, now that Gambit ulted, now I would just brawl it out. Wait a second. Good. Oh, killer. Oh, goated. Yeah, you don't have any cooldowns, so just get out. Was this another, like, I feel like I'm holding on to my ult for too long ult? How do you like the performance in Rivals as a whole at this point? The performance? As far as, like, like, how the game itself runs? Yeah, I mean, this is a 4v6. Partly, I think? Okay. Yeah. Oh no! Oh. Yeah, that is way too far. Way too far. I'd be chilling back here for sure. So this is another one of those situations where we have to figure out, like, I'm sure you can identify that that was way too far and that you're inting there, right? So since you know the right thing to do, we have to figure out why you're doing the wrong thing. Is it just because you've been taking a break from Magic specifically, taking a break from Rivals? Is there something else going on?
Only 60 seconds left.
So they have a thing in the game, so we really need to not stand on main. He's dead, so we're fine. Who's next up for ult? I think either support. It's been a while. Yeah, we can't be on main. It's fine to be on main a little bit, but since they have a thing, it's rough. and then we're just like way out in front of our tanks.
This place and the Master Weaver must be protected. Disappear! Limbo doesn't let go that easy.
Why did my OBS just switch screens?
Down to 30 seconds.
Yes, how it runs. Greed, I think. It's also ego. Yeah, ego is really unhealthy. Okay, this was the confusion. This was the confusion about Strange. This is a terrible... Oh, Lord, that is terrible. As far as the... how Rivals runs, yeah, it's not great. I literally had to buy a whole new computer. I was stuck around GM3-ish. I bought a graphics card and then the rest of my computer broke, and then I upgraded my whole entire computer and instantly made it all the way up to Celestial 1. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. Ay, 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 ay. Okay. Well, they triple support ulted, so there's a chance. Somebody better be portaling. Yeah. I mean, you can't control your gambit at the end of the day. That was bad. But yeah. So we need to dial in. We gotta chuck the ego. Ego's so bad. Ego is so bad in video games, but it's just worthless in life. Like, there's a... Like, it's literally just a life lesson of, like, ego will 100% get in the way. If you're having problems with ego in this game specifically, I would just try to focus more on, like, winning, having fun, doing stuff like that. If it's a bigger problem and you're seeing it in other parts of your life, I would recommend Healthy Gamer GG. He has a whole bunch of videos on ego, overcoming it, stuff like that, right? So I'd look into that if it's what you're struggling with. As far as the actual in-game stuff, it does look like what I want you to focus on is using your staging time to find opportunities to go in, right? Yo, thank you for the follow, Purple Cuts. Appreciate it. But yeah, it feels like you took my advice of staging, which is great. But now you need to chill there and actually see the opportunities. So I want you to take the time to stage and then be a little more aggressive. As long as you sit up there and you're like, okay, I am going in for this reason, then it's fine, right? And I think there's going to be a little period of kind of limit testing and experimenting right now, where just show up, what would an opportunity look like, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting at. You obviously know more about micro of Magic and like what you can handle than I do. So part of this, I can give you really easy opportunities like we did, right? Somebody on your team is diving. Your team's getting pushed. The enemy team is isolated, right? All of those are pretty easy, like, there's an opportunity here, I'm going to dive in. But the more general blueprint is like, I'm going to sit up there, I'm going to stage, and I'm going to try to look for things, dive down, and see if it works. If it works, I'm going to stop for a second, I'm going to think, okay, I dove for this specific reason because somebody was isolated. It worked because nobody peeled, so I'm going to keep doing that. I dove in because I thought somebody was isolated. I didn't notice they have a mag close by. The mag bubbled. It didn't work. I got killed, right? So, like, going through that process, as long as you're being very intentional with it, that's like a perfect recipe for learning pretty much anything in life, right? Stop for a second. Say, okay, I'm doing this for this reason. Dive in, do the thing. It worked because of this. It didn't work because of that. Add it to the backlog, and then slowly over time, you recognize those things quicker and quicker and quicker, and it all just speeds up. Does that make sense? That's kind of like almost the scientific method in a nutshell, right? Ooh. That's how I learned people don't like when I make it to work. I think it's a mixture of my confidence on magic, and I think I tend to shot call. Interesting. Yeah, I don't think shot calling is really much of a thing in the ranked ladder, like, at least in Marvel Rivals. It's like people don't know what's going on. People don't pay attention. People disagree. So like a lot of the times I'm like, push now because of this. And they're like, no, like don't push. Like we need 3 on cart. It's like, yeah. It's more a matter of like fitting into your team and like making the best of what's there versus playing optimally and like working as like developing a plan. Yeah. But anyway, that's it for this VOD review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. God bless. Catch you in the next one. Bye. All right. What do we name that one? We have a Ooh. Yes. Does Gambit ult still apply when you swap character? I have no idea. I would assume not, but I haven't tested that. That's an interesting question. All right. How do you spell pendulum? Did I spell that right? I did spell it right. Pendulum. Wow, I spelled it right. Hooray. I'm actually proud of myself for that. Celebrate with a sip. Good idea. I need to drink some water. I'm trying to do too many things at once. That's what's happening. All right. We reviewed you recently, right? Right. Vic Tunics, right? I believe. Has it been enough time? I try to only do it like once a month for people. It was like 2 weeks ago. Did you run into another wall? Ay, ay, ay. A little under 2 weeks. Know about the rule. Yeah, I probably should actually write that down somewhere. I try to do it every like 2 weeks, or if somebody try to do it like a month, and then it also kind of depends. But I feel like you hit another wall. Did the last one help? Like what's the last one you were in GM1, now you're in GM2. It's partially a fairness thing, partially just giving time for the lessons to actually sink in. Kuro is a perfect example of like, it like, basically what happens when you get VOD reviewed for most people is like your rank actually goes down, you readjust, and then it like eclipses the peak, right? Like, that's the learning curve. I'm hard stuck in GM since I deranked from Celeste at the beginning of Season 6. Also along those lines, like, Season 6, and especially Season 6.5, has been kind of terrible as far as matchmaking. That is part of it. It's been really bad. So let's see. Yeah. Mine was also a little weird because I spent more reinforcement. Yeah. Same idea. Okay. How long is this? If this is pretty short. Oh, it's pretty long. I guess we could. Why not? Let's just do it. Ooh, with a little melee music. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We have a GM Thor today. Carrying, but focusing on the wrong things. I was actually hard carrying this match, hardly ever dying and killing tons, but I lost still. Final scoreboard, the enemy DPS got an absurd number of finals. As a brawl/dive tank, I don't know what I could do to prevent 2 pokes from murdering my team repeatedly. So I do have a question here, now that we bring it up. Is Thor your only character? Are you kind of a one-trick, or do you also play with other people? Mercs have been a massive issue. Oh, one trick? Okay. So, in general, one tricking is not a good idea. I was a one trick in Overwatch for a very long time. I was a one trick Doomfist. And the second they introduced bans into that game, I could no longer play the game, right? That's just how it goes. So, I would recommend at least having multiple characters, at least having 2, if not more, just on the off chance that it does get banned. Oh, I'm a one-trick Doomfist in Overwatch 2. Yo, based. Let's go. But yeah, it's really not good to one-trick. I'll try to help you through it, but like at some point Thor's going to get banned. I mean, there's tons of other characters that are better to ban right now, but yeah, it's not good. I can fill in Rocket and Strange. Okay. So yeah, one trick is just tough. My Hulk and Angela are okay? Okay. Ideally, you want to have enough characters in the same role that can kind of balance out the weaknesses of your main character, right? So Thor kind of struggles a little bit with like poke. And so having a character that can play into poke is really good. But at the same time, don't play a character that you don't enjoy. Like, don't go beyond Mag Jail. Like, go learn a character that's actually fun. Much better option. Alright, group got deleted, Venom got deleted. Yeah. Oh, let's go. I was actually playing Thor a little bit this morning. I might pick him back up, get him back to Lord. Or not back, but get him to Lord. Alright. We take those. They were high supports, but they have triple double? No. It's always hard to tell with Deadpool. I mean, you're doing a good job of, like, being patient with your team, which is good. Okay, we have a support ult going. Now your target priority should be Jeff. I guess it's Jeff now. Are we going to use our ult when Jeff ults? No, we're just going to go for it. Unfortunate. Keep him on point. Oh. Go get a boat. Oh, those aren't yours. Go get that. No. Damn, that's rough. Yeah. So the one thing that I'll say here is there's a lot going on, but when there's a lot going on, a bad plan is better than no plan. And right now it feels like we're kind of like, well, I could fly up there, or maybe I'll stand point, or I'll go do this, or I'll go do that. Just pick one. Like, pick one and go with it. Like, if you went and just fought with the Strange and just kept diving on the invis repeatedly, like, that would be better than what you ended up doing. Nice. Just keep at it. Keep at it. Nice. Much better. Okay, our team is out, so we get out. Smart. Luna's looking the wrong way. Okay.
Only 60 seconds left.
About to say, that was... I thought their invis was about to ult for no reason. Nice. That Jeff is dead again. Go int and kill the invis. Just kill her. Now she has no jump. Oh, she's to the left. Get her. Ult, kill her. Oh. Now you don't need ult. Good. Nice. Huge push. Huge push. Rocket, 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 rocket. Oh, we missed him. Oh, there he is. No. There he is. Okay. Good pushes. Wow, alright. No portal, we got it. The question here is, do you have a sense of, like, a timer for running in your head of, I've been fighting for a while, a support is probably back by now, and I need to reevaluate my target priority?
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks.
What is this totem the Wakandan king so adores? I should watch and learn.
There they are. Need some help.
We have a mag
Gotta
now.
stop that vehicle.
I probably wasn't thinking about that. Okay, that's a really good thought to have.
Watch me
Yeah.
stop.
This is real firepower!
Spidey doing his thing. Gotcha. Okay, they use rocket ult, so now I know I'm probably going to try to go target invis if I can. Killing a DPS pool. Nice.
No! She's my sworn enemy. We have need of her today. Let's get go!
Invis. Okay, invis is dead. Good.
Enemy in front of us.
And the rocket.
Rockets beacon.
Hey, what's up, Arctic? How's it going?
Only 60 seconds left.
Arctic, this is about the same rank as your Thor, no? Like GM1, GM2?
They made it halfway. Stop them.
So at this point now, this is us not paying attention to our team comp. right? It's like we're on triple tank now, and the other 2 tanks are Strange and Mag. So like that completely frees up peeling and frontline responsibility. So right, this whole fight, I would have had you just like run off. Yeah, like go fight with the Psylocke, go be on supports. Like you have your ult, like take advantage of that fact.
Shanti's power.
Okay. Now we're down a support. Oh, good freeze. Your Luna, did Adam self-res? No. Okay, now we have no support, and they have a cap. Yeah, you're missing opportunities to like use your ult aggressively because we're kind of like healing when we don't have to. I think. What headphones do I use? They are Sennheiser E650. Top of my head. Okay, now we no longer have. But we still have a Strange for the Mantis, and we have triple support. So the same rules apply. Like, leave this Venom alone. Yeah, there you go. Oh, we rush it. Oh, we rush it. Nice, we force it out. Feels like you're really timid when you're in the back line. Like, whenever you're diving the supports, it feels like you have a very short timer. You're like, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Which I think is a good starting point, but it needs to be, like, grounded in reality, where it's like, I need to have the understanding that I can't stay here for too long, but is there anything forcing me out, right? If we go back here, right, it's like we kind of rush the ult immediately instead of like fighting for a little and then using it. And I wonder if that's where that's coming from, where it's like, I gotta do this quick. And then we start fighting. Here they get the support out. They get the support ult out, right? And so I'm assuming your logic is like, oh, they have a support ult. I'll probably not kill anything. Let me go back to point. But if we take a second and look, like we see the circle of the rocket ult. It's actually over on point. I think the better option here, you could have bullied the invis and push her out of the circle and like keep their attention over here. Worth trying. Rocket Resin 3. Yeah. Nice, nice. Oh, get him. Let's go. Invis next. Invis next. Very good. Very good. That's a terrible Luna ult. That sucks. Wow, you actually killed him. That's either really impressive on you or really bad on the Spidey. Probably both, honestly. Why not? I love that old commercial. Okay, Invis ulted. So I'm trying to kill Rocket now. Rocket. Nice. Or just kill her out of her ult. Let's go. Oh, get her. Nice. Okay, find the Rocket. Ult. There he is. Go ult. On his face. Yeah, let's go. Left, left, left. Yo, you force him out. Yes. So good. Oh, and we get point. That wins point for sure. Yes. Okay, that's exactly what I was talking about last time and what I was talking about earlier. That's so good. Perfect. You literally won your team that point. That was fantastic. Okay, once again here though, like, if I remember correctly, last time we had this problem where it was like, okay, you pushed really too far, like, and your team didn't take the space with you. So now it looks like you're chilling back towards point. So I want to make sure we're still finding the balance, right? You're doing a great job of like peeling people off your support. Nice, bully that strange, right? Sennheiser HD series. Let's see. Sennheiser GSP 600. There we go. That's what I have. GSP 600. The audio quality for music is so good. Hey, they have a Bucky now. That's okay. Nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, no. Oh, get back, get back. Nice. Okay, we've lost sense of target priority here. That's a terrible invis. That'll work. Portal? Strange is portaling? Never ult. Okay, fine. Rocket. Rocket has his ult. Next. Invis just ulted. No! Nice, nice. Got him. Let's go. Ah, that's so scary. Oh, we're living. Okay, now either support is going to have their... Oh, that is a terrible Mantis ult. Oh, that sucks. So, just since we were throwing out characters earlier, one character that I really like having under my belt as a tank is Captain America. And the reason is purely 100% just because he functions as basically a support ult. And so if I'm playing in a situation like this, and I notice like there's been several times where my support's ults have not been great, then I'll switch to Cap and I'll be like, okay, if they double support ult, we still have a third one. Something like that. Now, granted, you still have 3 supports. So it's not directly applicable in this situation, but something to think about. Oh. That's a game-winning rocket support ult. Get her, get her! Oh, brutal! Let's go! Yeah, that's why I'm not really like saying much. Enjoying. Okay, I would... Oh, nice. Yep, kill it. Very good. Oh, don't chase. Don't chase! No, you were playing so well. It's a Spidey. Oh, he got so much value from that. Oh. Okay, the enemy sucks. Okay, good, good. Oh, rocket. Ult. Ult. Get him. Can't ult. Oh, you gotta wait. You gotta force the jump out first. Okay. Dude, this is so intense. Nice. Okay, we kill her. Huge pushes. Stay behind cover. Left. Okay, so this is again first point. Remember we were talking about like, do you have a timer in your head for? Okay, there's probably a support going on now. Yeah, that's flashing right now because Rocket's back. So I think if you've been fighting for like 10 seconds in a row, there definitely needs to be a sound in your head of like, okay, there's a support back. And even if it's wrong, it's like if you take that second to look around, it'll help. It's actually, it's so useful. Like, I mean, you played great there. Not bad. Hopefully it doesn't go to shit on defense. Filler alert. Oh no. Hey, killed Venom. Alright. What happened? Hang on. I wanna... Oh, okay, interesting. So they still have the Spidey, but now they have Punisher Thing. Still have Spidey Venom, but now they have Punisher Thing. So they're half poke, half dive. And Thing. But, interesting. Okay. I mean, we have a hella Psylocke.
Finding our groove.
You just killed the rocket in neutral. That's great. Fine. Pull him out. Cancel it.
Our enemies are here.
Fine with this. I like, so this whole time I'm very paranoid about this because I play both main tank and off tank, and so I'm very happy that you keep doing this. You keep looking back and seeing, okay, like there's some full health bars here, nobody's dead, right? That's actually so cool. I'm so glad you're doing that.
I am barely wounded.
Oh no, what did we see? What do we see? Who's next to us? Oh no!
I am barely wounded.
Strange is going backwards. Oh, hopefully that doesn't break us.
You need me.
Oh, we give up corner. No, now Punisher has an angle on us. No! Oh, they get a foothold. Oh no!
Quicken the range of battle.
Okay, we have to make this work. We've used 2 ults now for nothing. That's so bad. Strange is not the peel guy. I don't know why they do this. Yeah, he really isn't. But you can't control Strange. So if you see Strange peeling, like, just turn around and just be like, all right, if you want to do it, you're not great at it, but I'm not great at holding frontline, but it's better than nobody. Right? So now I'm thinking I need to charge support ults. Go take damage. Like, actually do it. Go take a ton of damage.
The wrath of Asgard.
Oh, they have a Bucky. Ooh, okay. Ult early. Like, you're down a support ult. Oh, they voluntarily give you one? Yeah, yeah. Okay, we lost both support ult. We lost both supports. We have a Strange, so we know they're going to portal. Either die or get out. Clear I did. I even calmed that. Nice. Good stuff. Portal touch. Good. Come through. Ult. The rocket and Invis both ulted. Okay. Oh, nice. Hug the wall. Good. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Armed and dangerous.
Damn, that's unfortunate. So, this is something that I don't have because I haven't played enough Thor, but basically, it's very good to keep track of essentially what counters your ult, right? What are the things that you're likely to get it randomly canceled by? And the number 1 on the list for me, because I've seen it enough times, is like Invis push. Anything with a boop. Definitely keep that in mind. But, I mean, it's an OT scramble. Happens. I love that we get out, though. Good. Why is there Luna out there? Bro, something about Luna in GM just drives me insane. I can't. So the other thing to keep in mind, remember how I was like, okay, well, if Strange is gonna peel, then I'm not gonna peel, right? You can also do this with the entirety of your team. Like if you turn around and you see all 4 of these people are also peeling, like that is enough. Going back. Yeah. Finding headphones better fitting for rivals? My headphones are great. I'm happy with them. Thank you though. I'm also incredibly broke. I literally eat dry beans. You can buy a 4-pound bag of dry beans for like $3, and then you cook a pound of it in a pressure cooker, and it lasts me a week, and it's like 50 cents. It's great. And then you can cook them again and have refried beans, and they get even more flavor, and they last a little bit longer. Oh, get him! Oh, huge! Now get out. I love the play. You went and made a play. I love it. You gave your team a great chance to win. I think that was fine.
Can continue without Thor.
This dude, I have some really cheap noodles. I love the poor uni life. I used to do noodles, but since I live in the U.S., all the noodles are baked in chemicals and glyphosate and all that stuff, so the Steam just broke itself. Oh no. They are delicious. That's very true. Damn, your team just full self-destructive here. So just get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Holy no! No! Oh, okay. Remember when I was talking about Cap earlier? This is a great opportunity for Cap. Holy! Why? All right, we make the most of it. Why? Oh, I'm so mad. No. Oh. These people are in GM. They're in GM. Guys! Holy... No! No! But yes, this is why I love playing Cap. Because, like, you don't have to rely on supports. You can go get the health packs, you'll never die, and you have your own support ult. Dude, I'm so pissed. You're playing so well. Holy, okay, you probably are making the comm now also, like, okay, well, we just used 2 support ults. Go take a bunch of damage. Take a bunch of damage, try to feed those support ults. Just be careful around Bucky Hook. Like, holy. It's pissing me off that your Strange is using his shield so much, too. Dude, this is so... Oh, they're gonna just leave Strange to die! Ah! Don't forget Angela. Oh, somebody on your team left? Oh my Lancer. Yeah, Arctic points out something that, like, I just want to emphasize, because obviously you can't control your Luna and your Cloak throwing the game at the last second for absolutely no reason. However, you can help your Strange a little bit, who got, you know, 1v5'd while your team 1v5'd to Venom, and then the Venom can just jump out, right? So, oh, that hurt. Yeah, I mean, I'd pick up Cap, honestly. Like, having Cap in your back pocket for terrible supports, then you have another another supportal, and then you could play in different situations is really helpful. But I don't blame you. I'm not saying you have to have a cap in order to get higher rank, but it is helpful. Yo, thanks for the follow. But holy, that was frustrating. I don't know. Maybe we'll add it to the list of like what's going on with supports and making terrible plays like that. That was just awful. Jeez, like I don't even know what to say. There was a couple things. Like number one, the timer. You've been fighting for like 10 seconds. I think I was giving too much attention to Venom probably. Yeah, so number one, the timer. I've been fighting for 10 seconds. The support's probably back. Let me go readjust my target priority and find the support again. Then if I'm going to peel, I need to make sure that the front line doesn't also fall, right? So sometimes when you peeled off the Venom, it was really good because it was like you and one other support or you and both supports. And you guys fought him, peeled him off, went back to the front, right? Other times you turned around and it was like 4 other people also turned around and then Strange got left by himself. So that's a really, really difficult thing to do, but playing solo queue, you get used to. Yeah, exactly. And like you have to manage that well. But oh man, that's awful. All right, well, that's gonna be it for this review. That turned into an "Am I the Problem" at the end there. Thank you guys for watching the YouTube video. Take care. God bless. Catch you next time. Bye. Dude, I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I need to actually take a second and like write down on a notepad or like on a list somewhere. Open up a new like document. Friday rant topics. Okay. Hang on. I need to write this down because I need a place for this. What's happening? Okay. How to support. How to DPS. Bad character design. Difficulty. Okay, let me get back to chat. Let's see. Okay. Our support players. I gotta fully reinstall Steam. Oh lord. 51 kills. Yeah, I think you played fine. Obviously, there's still things we can work on, but like, I kind of just want to see. What? Why is your win rate so bad? What games do you have this season? You only have 30. It does take a lot. You only have 28 in competitive. Yeah, I think trying to force, yeah, shocker. Wow, they have barely played. And they don't even play Cloak! What is... Why was this person playing Cloak? What's happening? Yeah, I think you're right. I totally agree, Victornix. Especially on that last fight, like your Strange got left to die by himself quite a few times. So just while we're here, do you guys have any Friday rant topics that you want me to cover. I have how to support, how to DPS, open letter to the rivals community about like toxicity and stuff. I have specific map overviews, good versus bad character design, difficulty of characters, are support players boosted? Are there any you can think of? Any other ones that I'm missing? Anything you guys want to see? Mentioned one earlier. Yeah. I need to. Was in request. Go down to churro. How to use the high ground. Right. How to. Okay. Oh, I should probably do a short one just on like, how staggers happen. Why do people That's a pretty often one, right? Hello, Purple. How's it going? I think you're next, maybe?
And his name is John C.
Oh, we have fried chicken. What's happening? Who's John Cena-ing? What's up, Purple? Okay, we have fried chicken, gold one. Hey, don't. We are. Why do we glaze shield tanks? Oh yeah, I should just do that. Shield tank isn't the answer. Shield tank isn't. Shield tank isn't the answer. How's that? Let me rename this Friday Rant Topics file. Very good. All right. Single tank sucks. I should just put like how to solo tank maybe. Can we glaze shield tanks a little more? Oh boy. What am I looking at? Asking for a friend. Okay. Oh, Storm. Hold on. Is this a true Storm game? Hang on. I want to see what I'm getting into first. Be an easier way to go about it. This. Okay, we have Storm, Bucky, Punisher. Gotcha. Okay. Great. Solo tanks on tanks other than mag? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Who's ready? Ready for another VOD review? Time to get that one out of our... Get that taste out of our mouth of that horrible, horrible, awful game. Who doesn't love a little melee Brinstar? Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We have another DPS VOD to review today. This is Gold 1. I think they play Storm, Bucky, Punisher. I know my aim is questionable at times, but I feel like I do good and should be higher ranked. I'd say I have good game sense, but I constantly get questionable teammates. But I try to always swap to what the team needs. In this game, I started on Storm, Bucky, and finished the game on Punisher to counter group walls. Would like to know where I lack and how to improve so I don't have to rely on others so much. Thank you. Perfect. Oh, that's actually a good one. I want to write that down. Is surrender option good for the game? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna restart the video because that was a really good topic and I wanted to write it down. Also, we need to title the last one GM Thor review. Does anybody think? Can anybody think of a thing? Too much peel. Port timer. I saved all my accounts. Nice. Good stuff. Yay! Okay, here we go. Let's retry that. Hello everybody, welcome back. We have a gold DPS review today. They say, I know my aim is questionable at times, but I feel like I do good and should be higher ranked. I'd say I have good game sense, but constantly get questionable teammates. But I try to always swap to what the team needs. In this game, I started on Storm, Bucky, and finished the game on Punisher to counter group walls. Would like to know where I lack and how to improve so I don't have to rely on others so much. Thank you. Alright, perfect. Let's get started. Let's see what's up.
Enemy in front of us.
I'll take a cosmic clash over fighting vampires any day. I've always been a heavy hitter. Good.
So far, so good. Positioning's not bad. Obviously, we already mentioned, you know, the aim could use a little work, but it's not bad. How long is this replay? About 20 minutes, so it'll probably take me about 35, 40. Back up. Okay, so something that I'm noticing, and I'm assuming since we're still in gold, something that's hard to kind of keep track of is the momentum of the game. And a pretty easy way to go about it, right, is first of all, is anybody dead, right? If nobody's dead, we're still fighting 6v6, then the momentum is pretty even. The second thing is there a support ult going, right? If there's a support ult going for one team and not for another, then they have huge momentum, and you need to respect that and back up. Now, since you're playing Storm, you also have an added responsibility of you can actually switch to speed and help your team respect it and back up even quicker. So, I would have preferred you see that. But, I don't mind this. Oh, nice. Get out. That's with your speed. Get out. Nice. Start doing damage again. Not bad, not bad. I like it.
I unleash the Vishanti power.
Ah, switch targets, switch targets. Oh, do we have our sound on? So, yeah, if you hear a strange ult, you definitely want to switch targets and like find it, because if you just shoot at either of these characters, you help kill both of them, right? Yeah, that would have been a huge thing. That's just understanding like opportunity. Okay, now they have a Gambit ult, so we want to back up. Oh, tunnel vision there? Yeah, that's not good. Now we're down 2. We're probably not going to get out. Just die.
Be swift.
Hello?
Still a chance to stop them.
Replay viewer, please. Thank you.
Always been a heavy hitter.
Way to get down. Nice. Okay.
Stronger than ever.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
So far so good. I don't see any like big glaring mistakes.
Better stop that vehicle.
All right, ult here. Good. Oh no! No! Oh, okay. So I like the attempt to ult. I don't understand. Were we like button mashing it? What? Why did we start the ult right here? Is this not an understanding of how Storm ult works? Maybe just in case you don't know, like you can start the ult and then you move the camera around like Jeff ult, and then you put the circle here, then you start it, right? Yeah, and then you go this way. Play much Storm? Yeah. Back to front, just like Turlo was saying. So, yeah, you start the ult animation. She goes like that, and then the circle appears. You back up, and then you start it here, right? Start the circle here, and then you work back this way. So that way, when it ends, and you're you know, back to not being in ult, you end up here. And it's extra important right now because that can kill. There we go. All right, Bucky.
Still a chance to stop them.
I think that was the most Storm we've ever seen on this channel. Bro, nobody plays that character. Oh, almost.
Against the world.
Enemy in front of us. You're up. Armed and dead.
All right, so there's a lot going on here, but we're in gold. So I'm going to try to make this really simple, okay? When you're in team fights like this, the skill that you need to build up is to be able to track one target through a team fight like this, okay? So there's a lot going on. There's all sorts of ults. There's all things we can talk about, target priority. Don't worry about any of that. Just pick one person on the enemy team. Could be a tank, could be a support, could be a DPS, could just be the first person you see. That's fine. Just pick one of them and only shoot and only focus on that one character, okay? What that's going to do is that's going to build up the skill of keeping track of one person through a team fight with all this craziness going on, okay? So once that skill gets up to a level high enough to where you're comfortable and you're like, oh man, I've been shooting a group for the last 10 minutes during this whole team fight. I didn't lose track of him once, but I also didn't kill him. Once you get it to that point, then we can start looking at, okay, now that I have that skill, how do I use that skill to get the most value for my team? Then we combine it with target priority, right? So that's the number one thing I want you to focus on, is just building that skill of being able to focus on one person during the fight.
That's what I need.
That's going to avoid a lot of this. Now, why is that like helpful? I think there's some pretty obvious reasons, but also if you split your damage, right? So right here, we're going to do a little bit of damage to the cloak, a little bit of damage to the Scarlet Witch, and then we're going to switch targets completely and go after the rocket, right? If we combine all of that damage, it's probably like 300 damage, which is enough to kill somebody or get them to start using all of their cooldowns, maybe even 400 damage. However, if we split it up across everybody, it doesn't really do much. Okay? Does that make sense?
Armed and dangerous. Good thing I was here. This is real firepower.
I like that. Bucky. Or shooting the... Sorry. Shooting the ult. Good. Great. I love... Yes, you have to hook Groot and stun him when he's in his ult. Find cover. Nice. You have some good stuff. We just got to point you in the right direction. Oh, get out. Nice. You felt the pressure. You got out. Fighting on high ground. A little bit of mechanics work, but we're working on it. Very good. So, it's time. Oh, somebody kill her. Unfortunate.
My mission isn't over yet.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good
All
time
right,
to
let's
stop
get
them.
out. Just back out all the way here. Yeah.
Incoming!
So, this is how staggers happen. A lot of people think that staggers happen by running in by themselves, but really it's like the main source of staggers, I would argue, like 60%, is actually people staying in a lost fight for too long. Okay? Your Emma's dead already. We only have 3 people here. Your Elsa's also going to die, and there's somebody back here. So, like, there's a 0% chance you win this fight, and even if you miraculously kill 2 or 3, they're just going to spawn right here, right? So you can't hold this. So at this point, it's just like, I don't care if my Gambit and my Strange Doer don't follow me. I'm just going to run over here, right? Just get out.
Mission isn't over yet.
Here to share your thoughts about me holding pens in.
Much better.
I did not see it. But I made sure to teach my daughter to hold it the correct way. And not hold her hand. This is how you hold it. Right? Good. Not this. This is bad.
Someone's messing with my head.
So just to like really hammer the point home. Really hammer the point home, right? We fought over there. Our Elsa still died. And she's not back yet. So this whole fight has been a 5v6 at best. And like by the time she's back, now they already have an ult and we're split up again. So like this is great news because this is something that you can do to actually stop the staggering, and it should just get out when the fight's over. Those are my favorite pens, Pilot G2. Me too. I really like these. I just learned, however, that the numbers is different. So if you look here, I have a Pilot G2 5 and a 7.
Only 60 seconds left.
I didn't know that. And I really like the 5. And I have like a 10. And I was like, why does this not feel as good as it should be? I actually love this. This is great. Unfortunately, I like the positioning and everything, but the shotgun is literally a very point blank. Like, actually point blank. If you're not point blank, just don't use the shotgun. This would be great positioning if you just have the non-shotgun, the machine gun right here. But you're just too far for this.
Dinner time! Last against the world!
This is real firepower!
Unfortunate.
I'm not done
Another
yet.
fight?
Judge, jury,
Gonna have to.
executioner!
The final 10 seconds!
I'm good to go.
Here comes the hole.
Did they walk off? Wow, they walked off. Wow, gold.
2,
Wow.
2.
Yes, Jake makes good points. Good stuff.
Gotta be the best man I can. You, Mrs. LeBeau. We got you, baby. Don't you got
Look how much more effective you already are because you're using the correct weapon. Their health bars are actually going down. It's so good. Don't get me wrong, the shotgun's amazing. You just have to be literally in their face. Yes. That is not true, Jake. Shotguns are actually great at range in real life. See, now this is a situation. This is a situation where you would actually want to whip out the shotgun. So we were talking earlier. I'm a tank player, right? So when I play the game, I play Hulk most of the time. If there is a Punisher nearby and he whips out a shotgun, I have to get out of the way. But
Weapons
the
are
way you
tools,
want to use it,
and I'm the master craftsman. Heads up, hostiles.
the way you want to use this, it's very counterintuitive. Because if I'm back here, it does almost nothing. Like, this is not great. It's not intimidating. Like, it's just going to get healed up, right?
So weak.
However, if you do this,
Double kill.
it's insane. Right? So, you just had a situation where the Groot was charging you. What you do as a Punisher is you say, all right, bro, come on. And you W key at the Groot and you switch and you make them run away.
Simple.
Like, it's actually so effective. That's insane. Yeah, that sounds about right, Lou. Yeah. It's great for that. It also depends on the ammo you use. If you use a slug, it can go quite a bit farther, but it's less accurate, and yeah. Very interesting. There's so much misinformation. There's so much wrong information about just guns in general. All right, so now we're on Punisher. Oh, way too far. So yeah, if you see this Groot overstepping his bounds, you can walk up right here, just switch. You're like, all right, you want to challenge me? Like, Punisher close range shotgun is probably the highest damage thing in the game that's not an ult. I want to say that's actually correct.
Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Judge, jury, executioner. This is real firepower.
Oh, nice. Not a bad ult. We get out 2 support ults, 3 support ults, and that. Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Oh, unfortunate. Also headshot rocket. Yeah, I agree. So not bad. I mean, you use your ult and Strange ult, and they used 3 support ults, a Scarlet Witch ult, and an Emma ult. Now you guys just like clean up. This is great.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Yeah, I never really thought about it like that. Interesting. I think it would probably have to do with the old, like, version of the word shot, right? Because, like, there's, like, buckshot. Shot means, like, a group of pellets, I think. Yeah, once again, like, we're just nowhere near close enough to use the shotgun. This whole time, you'd be getting so much more damage. Go closer! Go closer! Go closer! Shotgun needs to be up close. What rank am I? My peak was Celestial 1, but I don't really have much time to actually play anymore. So I think my account's sitting around like GM 3, GM 2.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. You can count on us, Herbie.
Hey, what's up, Good Ben? Oh, you're dead. Ooh. Actually, not terrible.
I'm not done yet.
Portaling? Okay, if your team's portaling, go through the portal and ult. You gotta go with your team. Yeah, for real.
Executioner! Lights out for scum.
Down to 30 seconds.
I unleash the Trinity power.
W key, W key. Yeah, this is why we go with our supports, right? You're lucky you get there, but teamwork is really, really important. When you have a support ult like Punisher, Star-Lord, Scarlet Witch, they're very high threat. And so when you go up in the, I was overthinking it, yeah. When you go up in the ranks though, like, you just become a giant target, and you need your people with you to help mitigate the damage that's going to be coming your way. I don't mind this. Okay. I hate the sound effects for this skin. It's actually so terrible. Yeah, so we do need to work on mechanics at some point. Do you know how to use the bots in the practice range? And I mean like the bots that turn into Luna and like jump around and stuff? A pellet rifle, which makes sense. Interesting. Good to know. Yeah? Okay. If not, I can always go into the practice range and show you. But it's very useful. I usually recommend people do like 5 minutes of range training a day. Shotgun range, probably. Oh, just kill her. Oh, she's so dead. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, kill it too. Oh, yeah. If they're just going to give you that, take it. Yo, what's up, Falls? How's it going? Welcome back.
We got you, Herbie. Don't you worry.
Nice. We take high ground. Good. If your tank is taking space, love it. Throw a turret down. Yeah. We love to see it. Don't let that Groot walk up.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
Get out of the corner. So if you're gonna play a lot of Punisher, definitely get used to using the shift to get out, right? This is gonna be much more reliable than your right click. The right click is for like really close, but when it's like a Scarlet Witch and you actually have time, just turn around and use that. We haven't really used it much at all. Yep, we're doing VOD reviews as per you, and that's it. Wow. Okay. So there's a lot there. I mean, we went over, micro stuff with Punisher, use your shift more often, how we should use our turret, things like that. Definitely we need to use some more of our practice range time before we go. And that's a very slow process, but if you do 5 minutes a day, every day, like over the course of a month, 2 months, like you'll get so much better. It's actually huge. It's just a matter of being consistent with it. And during team fights, we talked about picking one target and just sticking with that one. It's really, really good. You'll get used to it much quicker. And then, honestly, our positioning wasn't too bad. But yeah, I don't want to overwhelm with like too much. So if we just focus on those 3 things, I think you'll go up pretty quickly. So mechanics in the practice range, at least 5 minutes before you queue ranked every day, right? So if you're going to go play ranked for 2 hours, like do 5 minutes first and then you'll be fine. Focus on one target during the team fights and things break down. And then let's learn some of our characters' abilities just like a little bit better. Not bad. Not bad though. You played pretty decent. I think part of being in gold is also just like getting used to the craziness of what's going on and writing it out anyway. Is it wrong? No, I completely agree with that. The turret is more about taking space rather than getting elims. Yeah. So that's why earlier at the very end here, that's why I said like, don't just let this Groot walk up. It's very confusing. This is why I don't want to like go into too much detail with this, because it can give you bad habits, right? But there is a time and a place to actually shoot tanks. Most of the time when you're playing DPS, you want to be shooting squishy. I use it for ult charge. That's another great reason, but one of the best reasons is also to like, hey, tanks, you can't get close to my team. Hey, Groot's trying to walk over here. If you keep walking over here, you're going to die. You're going to take a ton of damage. It's difficult, though, because it's a fine line to walk, because you don't want to just charge the enemy team's support ults because you're shooting tanks all the time. So that's why I don't want to get into that, like, too much yet, because that's, like, too high of level, but...
Our time is short. Finish them.
But yeah, not bad, not bad. Anyway, that's it for this VOD review. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, God bless. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Alright, what should we name that one? Was a... Jake, that's not too bad. Not too bad. This was a gold... 2? Very good. Very good. Close? Shotgun is just called a hunter's rifle? Interesting. Thank you. You're welcome. Of course. One target. Let's try that. That'll probably work. I don't DPS main, I play all roles. Oh, nice. Alright, let's see. So that was this one. Now we're on to purple. Another gold. Gold invis. Somehow it's actually been a while since we've done an invis.
Just stop.
Hail gun? Huh. That's actually awesome. That's so metal. Wow. Let's see. How many do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. Wait, hang on. 3, 4, 5? I think I have 5 shotguns. I think. Is that right? Sounds right. Okay. Who's ready for gold invis? Hello everybody, welcome back. We have another gold invis to review today. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna make Cuz pronounce Swedish and Dutch words. Oh boy. Egelvetter? You could try. I don't know. You guys are European. Do you guys watch Taskmaster at all? There's always a Swedish guy that comes back and just like says funny things. It's so good. Would you say playing tactical shooters, the one without aimed out sights, instead, is a valid way to improve aim on Punisher? I don't know what you mean by tactical shooters. Well, you guys should watch Taskmaster. It's great. Oh, there's an Elsa right there.
No worries. I got your back.
All right, so let's talk about your E, your push and pull. So when you use push and pull, like 9 times out of 10, maybe 8 times out of 10, the best use of it is going to be pull. You're actually going to pull people out of position into a spot where they can get killed. Okay? So you've already used it twice in the push to like get people away from you. But then they're still around and then they kill you. So let's talk about So that's just with E, right?
No worries. I've got your back. Psionic burst.
I've been enlightened on how to use push. Oh,
Thought you wouldn't see me again?
let me see it. What does that mean?
Well, well, look what just crawled out of the sea.
That's better. No worries. I've got your back.
So far, so good. Nothing egregiously bad.
Psionic burst.
Good. Like that we have the idea on pull.
I got you covered.
Oh, yeah.
A little help, please.
Oh, throw your shift. Throw your shift. Carabina? Interesting. Okay, we have our ult here. I'm very curious how you use your ult, especially since you have a Jeff on your team.
Us against the world.
I'm not gonna say anything that I don't know what it means.
Psionic burst. Disappear. Now I see them.
This would be a good time to ult. This would be oh, unfortunate.
Disappear.
All right, so normally we have the other problem when we review supports, which is they ult way too much. So this is a pretty unique case, but either way, let's just talk about like what support ults do. Support ults basically make it to where you don't lose the fight when you otherwise would have lost the fight, okay? So to break it down in more simple, how do we use that terms is you respond to a big threat. Okay? So if we look at their team, is there like a giant threat that you need to be aware of? It's like, okay, they have Strange ult. That's a huge threat. Namor ult, but that really you can't really cancel that with Invis ult. Elsa ult, but again, you can't really cancel that. So not really. So you're more going to use it for like, we're about to lose the fight instead of a direct one-to-one ult. Emma also is a weird one. I wouldn't just default to like, Emma's ulting, I need to ult. Because it's not really like that. It's more of like, we need to see if the Emma ult is actually working, right? So if we watch what's going on here, let's watch it kind of slow. They have a support ult going. Okay. We're a little low. Now they have an Invis ult going. Or sorry, an Emma ult. And we're split up and we're about to die. This would, to me, would be, that's enough threat to where if I don't ult, we're going to lose the fight. So this would have justified your ult. The next thing you can do is, obviously, I can tell, like, you know that to block off Emma, you can use line of sight, right? So I like that we tried to use line of sight here. The only thing is we can actually extend it if we just press F. So I don't know if you played Invis a while ago, but if you press F, you get the shield for yourself. Not only does that block line of sight, it's also going to give you 200 extra health because the shield's going to break for you, and it's going to heal yourself. So that would be a really good way to actually survive here if you don't want to.
What am I? Invisible?
Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up. Why are we walking forward? They got the point.
You need to stop.
There's nothing to gain here. No. Okay, back up, please. Keep backing up. So scared. I'm so scared. What are we doing? Oh my Lanta. Here, give me a heart attack. Yeah, I like that push. That was a good push. Okay, so this is the type of ult that I was kind of expecting, right? This is a really bad ult. You want to use your ult, like we already talked about, defensively to respond to a threat. There's no active threat here. We can't actually hold this space because their spawn is right here. Our team is still split up. This is just a waste of an ult. They're going to sit here for 8 seconds, And then when the 8 seconds is over, they're just going to come out of spawn, right? We get some kills, but again, it doesn't really matter. Oh, now we're inting. Oh, go play DPS if you want to do this. Yeah. So the other thing to note here is like you're down in gold, right? And you didn't get punished for that. You killed a Namor, you made it out, everything is fine, right? If you want to rank up, you're going to fight people who are going to punish you for that. So if you stop that now, you'll be much more likely to rank up when you get to it. I have no idea, False. It depends how I'm feeling after this one. Sorry. But feel free to put it in and you'll be first up next time.
Clearly you needed some help.
Alright. So now we're thinking like, oh, I used my ult. We got away with it. We got some kills. That's not what's going to happen. What's going to happen is before you get your ult, they're going to have a bunch of ults. They're going to bust out of here and you're not going to have it in time. Most like that's what should happen. Luckily, we're in gold and they're bad, so.
They look like they mean business.
So here's a bad habit we also need to not do when we're playing as Sue. I like that you used your shield for healing over here, but the second you're done with it, you need to press F and bring it back. So that way it heals up and you have it for the rest.
The way. Oh, that's much better.
Thank you, Churro. There's a good... This would have been a great pull. You definitely make sure that Elsa stays dead. Another good pull.
Anyone willing to help?
Press F, press F. Press F.
Reek of desperation anymore. Disappear!
Not a battle. Not a battle. Usually I don't tell people to go support ult for support ult. In this case though, it's an invis for an invis. So since you ulted after her, yours is going to last longer, which is important. If their cloak had ulted, cloak ult lasts 13 seconds and invis only lasts 8. So that you would actually be at a disadvantage for 5 seconds at the end, which would not be good.
Agamotto.
No worries. I've got your back.
All right. Not bad. Oh, uh-oh. Back up, back up. You can't stand here. You're going to die. F, F. Oh, no. So this is, yeah, we got to have that. So right here, let's back up and watch. Good. So right here, you see the Namor thing? We know instantly, okay, the circle looks like that. It's behind me to the left. I'm going to turn and just press F. And then I live. And I'm fine. It literally doesn't hit you through shields. It'll break your shield, but you're still alive.
I won't disappear so easily.
Jump! Oh, that's... Yeah. Yeah, that's a good character. Whenever you hear release the cough drops, instantly jump, get to cover, get out of the way. Like, look around for it. Okay, one thing I'm not seeing so far is your use of cover. So here's a perfect example, right? So if we look at, I don't know, probably Elsa, I guess. You look at Elsa, look at her perspective, right? She sees some people, and then all of a sudden, a invis just walks right in the middle of the road, okay? Now, what are you accomplishing by walking here? Not really anything that could be accomplished from here. Because here you have cover, you can still reach the Groot, invis long enough, you can turn a little bit and reach this, and now the only person who could theoretically shoot you is Emma. So using cover is just so important. So watch out for the sight lines. This is just the most like clear example of that. Because it's very obvious, like, okay, where can the enemy see? Oh, that is not... What even is that camera? It's very clear that the enemy can't see you if you're standing behind this, right? Like, all of this is all death zone. But if you stand here, this is good. And then you can heal this way, right? So make sure we're using cover. Watch line of sight. That push really doesn't do anything. Press F. Press F. Once again, like, you're taking so much unnecessary damage. All of this could be done from the right over here or from the left here. And then you just minimize access that the enemy team has to you. Yeah. Churro puts it into good words.
I don't give up so easily.
No. No. Again, we're not using cover. We're out in front of our tanks. Like, if you want to get to higher rank, that means the enemies you're playing against are also going to be higher rank, right? And this Strange, a high rank Strange, is going to turn around and see there's an invis out here. And he's going to call for his whole team to int on you, and he's going to two-shot you. Like, that's not good. You got to avoid stuff like this. Look how fast your shield broke. Like, the great thing about cover is, like, this stuff doesn't break. You can stand here for as long as you possibly want. It'll never break. That's lucky. So here, again, it shouldn't be an automatic response. Our ult is a response to a threat. So what I would do in your situation here is like, okay, they ulted, but they don't have a Emma ult anymore. They don't have a Strange because Strange is dead. Let me just walk into the ult and see if people are low health, right? You step forward and lo and behold, our Groot is full health with bonus and our Scarlet Witch is full health with bonus. So it's really just not necessary to ult here. If anything, you could just throw up the shield for Scarlet Witch, make sure she doesn't get stunned out of it, and keep going. Because I don't think your ult provided any value. What you're doing there is you're sacrifice. Oh, good pull. You're sacrificing the next fight to win a fight that's already won. Press it! Press it! Press it! No! You've got a real blind spot for Namor.
I'll fight for my family until the end.
By the eye of Agamotto!
There you are. That's much better. A little help, please.
All right. So what could we have done differently here? If we chill here, again, there's actually no reason to like leave. Because we have cover, we have our healing pool, and our healing, it's longer than people think it is. Let's see if we can see how long it is, right? I just want to visualize this. Look how far! It went from here all the way over to here. So, like, you can be a lot farther back than people think within this. You don't want to be too far back, but there's no reason to run out here. And, like, you just give the Elsa, like, a perfect view. Right? Like, she just accidentally gets access to the back of your supports. There's another example of like, if this Namor gets pulled in, he is 100% dead. With push, you could have actually saved him here. Ironically. It doesn't, because it's, you know, also gold. Yeah, there's no reason to do this. You're not that character. This is so bad. If you want to play a character like this, play Ultron, play Mantis, play Gambit. Like, I'm trying to think of like support characters that can do that. Adam even, because like but that's just not Invis's job.
I'll fight for my family.
She doesn't provide utility by doing damage. She provides utility by her numerous cooldowns.
Psionic surge. And this is why I chose Reed.
Get a touch. Press F. Nice. Not bad. Something else I haven't seen you use much of is your shift. You need to be using that for area denial. So we'll try to look at some opportunities on attack to use that. Not bad, not bad. I like the idea.
I got you covered.
All right. Their team just gives you the win. Pull, pull. Love it. And on point. Nice. Okay. Hopefully we're ready with a push. Because they're going to portal. Or somebody's going to try to touch, right? Oh, we're dancing. Push her. Push her. Okay, now pull her. Pull her. Oh, okay. We're just dancing. Gotcha.
I'll get that vehicle to its destination.
So here's a good example of where you could use your shift, your orb. So if you throw this back here behind them, they're either going to have to stay forward in danger, or they're going to have to walk through it and give you a bunch of ult charge. So like you need to basically be using this like on cooldown, because it's going to give you your ults faster. It's going to put pressure on the enemy team. Where did that Emma come from? I have no idea. That was terrifying.
I got you covered.
Okay, bring your shield back. We're going to bring the shield back. It's not really doing anything, so we're going to press F and bring the shield. And we're going to bring... Now it's in clear sight, so we know the shield's there.
Clear the way.
Oh, now we wasted our E. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You're halfway there.
Why is there an invis here? Why is it... What's happening? Okay. This is a couple different things. I feel like this is tunnel vision, right? Like, what's your job? Is your job to 1v1 a Strange? Not really. Your job is to support. So stay behind your Strange and let him do that. And call it out, right? Then we're over here. We're with our team. We're behind our group. And then our Elsa doesn't get access. The enemy Elsa doesn't get access to us. Playing the right spot. Oh.
That's much better.
Okay, so I need to point this out. So when you're playing support, you want to heal as many people as you can. Where you draw the line is, if I try to heal this person, am I going to die? Right? Because dying is not worth healing somebody else. So we saw this a couple times where it's like,
I don't give up so
here, if this Strange wants healing, he needs to come back to you. That's his job. Because you're going to put yourself in danger by doing stuff like this.
and this is why I chose Reed, Namor. The perfect hit.
Enough? You think use it on cooldown abilities are a sign of poor design and balancing? Not necessarily. I don't think so.
I got you covered.
Depends on like the use of it, right? Okay, this I don't like. This is a very common... Oh, I should add that. So this is a very common thing in low elo, is to like be like, oh, 3 on cart. It goes faster when somebody's standing on it. While that is technically true, the cart moving forward is not as valuable as the space that can be taken early. So if you have 2 tanks up here like this, what I want you to do is actually come up here with them. Get a good spot. Get into some cover, and then your Groot's going to anchor down here. The Strange is going to be there. You can help them. You have an ult. You're ready. That is so much more valuable than standing on cart. Now, why is that the case? Because in this game, it's much harder to push somebody out of space that they already have taken than it is to... it's much harder to do that than it is to push through. Good lord, that's hard. It's much easier to take space when nobody's there and hold it than it is to push through a team that's already there. I kind of messed up my words there, but that's the idea. The idea is the space that you take early is much more valuable than the space that you gain from standing on cart. There we go. That's a better way of saying that. Good pull. Oh. Again, there's no reason to ult here, so I'm glad you pull it off. Oh, we actually get the point. Walk to spawn. Or die. That's fine. Good stuff. I like that. Give Magneto a dance emote. I hope all... No, why? Why? No, please don't. Please don't. Okay, thank the Lord you didn't. Oh, boy. Again, there's no reason to ult here. You guys can stand here. You guys can stand here and do damage and push people off the point literally without even taking damage. Like this is bad. Now you're not gonna have a fight and they justify it though with the Strange ult and an Namor ult. Like these are things that keep the enemy team in gold as well. The next thing I want to talk about is Wahoo jumps. So your jump as Invis is very valuable and you don't want to give it away for nothing. For most part in this game, you've been using that jump offensively. If you just completely cut out the offensive jumps, that will help you a ton. There's no such thing as, you know, never use it offensively. Because if you go watch top level people, they do. But as a rule of thumb, like that is a defensive cooldown and you don't want to use it offensively.
himself.
Oh, you went down pretty hard.
Yeah, but it depends like what it's enabling. So like if you look at Invis's use on cooldown, what that's doing is it's just doing extra damage to get to the ult and things like that. So I'd have to think about it more, but that is a good point. It also just goes back into jump. Good. All right. So if we talk positioning, this is good. This is pretty decent positioning. You're behind your tanks at least. I would like you to be closer to the wall, but not bad. And then we kind of walk forward, and then we get in front of our tanks. And when we get in front of our tanks, we start fighting other tanks. And we just give easy access. Press F. This Emma just has it out for you.
That's better.
I unleash the Ashanti's power.
Excuse me? What am I looking at? Hello? I don't... Okay. Whatever.
I got you covered.
Okay, press F so we have our shield back. Good. Okay, so Spidey is another one of those characters that, like, it's just not your job. He knows his job is to go get health packs. Because while you're doing that, yeah, you turn around and you see exactly what's happening. Your Strange is getting hammered up front. And he can't get to a health pack. Oh. That sucks. So yeah, the way you would deal with this is there's an Namor ult. I'm going to look towards the center. I'm going to press F. It's going to bring my shield up. It won't hit me, but it might hit my team. So I'm going to, after it hits, I'm going to look around and see, okay, who's still alive? These two are still alive. Hopefully the Strange is still alive. Then I'll pop my shield out, right? Yeah. Unfortunate.
Anyone willing to help?
Now, Namor.
Psionic first. Only 60 seconds left.
Oh, no, we're staggering. You got 50 seconds left. Just get out. That's really good for you. Oh, shielder, shielder. I haven't seen yet when a character needs a lot of burst healing and they're going to be moving, like somebody getting grabbed by Emma or grabbed by Hulk, you can actually button mash the shield, which I think is right click. You can button mash the shield and it'll like follow them and heal and it'll eat some of the damage.
No worries. I've got your back.
Jump, 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 jump. Nice. I'm glad you don't have ult here, so we can't waste it. Unfortunately, we don't step in it. So, what I want you to do as Invis in this situation, since you're so close and you know there's people in here, I would just walk in. That way you can see what's going on, and you can probably save this Elsa if you do that.
Feeling fantastic. Clearly you needed some help.
Nice. Oh, why are we ulting here? No. There's no threat. Your team is full health except for the people who are already dead. And now we're not gonna have it when we need it.
Keep fighting until you have a winner. We can always count on you, Spidey. So close. This is your big chance.
Summoned now.
Us against the world. Clear the way.
Right here. This would be a great one, right? So like, you hear that? It's like, I'm gonna ult right away. You're not saving the Elsa, but you probably save the Strange. So unfortunate. Living? That's it? Dang. Close, close. So there's a lot there. The number one thing I want you to think about is just like using your ult in the right time. It's a reaction to a threat. And then we talked about a lot of, fundamentals of Invis's abilities. And then the last part would definitely be work on your positioning. Make sure you're always standing near cover and things like that. You can stand a little bit farther back with Invis than people think. It recently kind of got buffed. Reason to go now, but it did get buffed with its range, so she can stand a little farther back, use cover, stay out of line of sight, things like that. Anyway, that's gonna do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. God bless. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. All right, not bad. That was a gold invis. Anybody have thank you so much for the help? Of course. Of course. Shields up. Oh, good. Yeah. That's why you're the goat, Churro. Oh. Shields up. So. Okay. What rank am I now? I'm GM3. Eventually we'll run out of in-game voice lines to use. Yeah, we will, huh? I think I'm out of energy for today. I might play some quick play, but I think I'll do it off stream or something. Maybe I'll go lay down. I don't know. But what, we did 5 VOD reviews? So, pretty good, right? Yeah, busy. We'll milk them while we can. Am I missing anything? Is there any other topics we want to add to the list for Friday rants? Oh, maybe I should do that. Just space as a concept. What is space? When's next stream? Should be tomorrow. Same time, same place. Monday through Friday. That's right. Oh, man. Are you guys still having fun? Or has this gotten old? Busy guy? I try to keep up with it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for the VOD. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by the stream and everything. I really appreciate it. And good luck grinding. You know, there's a lot going on, so don't get too overwhelmed. But yeah, I'm running out of words, so I think I'm probably gonna go lay down. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the VODs. Being here. You guys are the best. Good luck grinding. Good luck playing. See you tomorrow. God bless.